Hello students, today we are going to discuss about the determination of equilibrium level under SI approach. What is SI approach? S for savings and I for investment. It means savings and investment approach. So in here already I have written a table. Suppose I have assumed income 0, 100, 200, 300, 400, 5 and 600. Consumption 40, 120, 200, 280, 360, 440 and 520. Savings, income minus consumption. So 0 minus 40, minus 40, 100 minus 120, minus 20, 200 minus 200, then 0 like this. I have calculated savings from income and the consumption. Then investment I have assumed 40, 40. Okay. So why this is constant? Because investment is independent to income. So in here you have seen that first see the remarks S less than I, S less than I, S less than I, S less than I. But when this is 40 and 40, then S is equal I. This is the equilibrium. S is equal I. Then S greater than I and S greater than I. So when I draw this diagram, see first ADAS. So in our previous video already we discussed about the determination of equilibrium level under ADAS approach. So I have drawn this diagram and after that I have shown these things in here also. In that diagram also, when it was 40 and 40, AD is equal 40, AS is equal 40, that time we got the equilibrium. So in here also when savings and investment both are 40 and 40, so that time we got the equilibrium. So in here S is equal I, you have seen in this diagram. So this is the equilibrium where 40 is equal 40, S is equal I. And after that you see these savings curve. So already we discussed in our last video. Because this savings curve doesn't start from the 0. Because we have some these savings. Your income is 0 but consumption is positive. So definitely savings will be this savings in minus, negative. So that's why you have seen that this savings curve started from here. Okay, so when savings curve will intersect this investment curve at point E, there is S is equal I. So this is the equilibrium point. And at this equilibrium point, what is the income output or employment? Y. So OY is the equilibrium level of income and output. Okay. So now you see that when S greater than I, it means when savings S greater than I, then what will happen? So when S greater than I, then inventory rise above the desired level. Okay. And when S less than I, then planned inventory would fall below the desired level. To bring the inventory back to the desired level, firms would plan to increase the production till S and I. Till S and I means what? S is savings, I for investment become equal to each other. And in here also same thing, inventory rise above the desired level when savings greater than investment. To clear this situation, firms would plan to reduce the production till S and I become equal to each other. Okay, so it means in case of equilibrium actually it should be S is equal I. But now if sometimes it not happens because we have seen in this table. So then why S greater than I? It means inventory rise above the desired level. You are expecting something but in here inventory means what? Unsold stock of goods. Okay, so to clear this situation, firms would plan to reduce the production till S means savings and I investment become equal to each other. So this is the determination of equilibrium level under SI approach. But one thing you just remember, in our previous video we discussed about the AD and AS approach. Okay, so how can you find SI? AD C plus I, AS C plus S. So if it cancel, then I is equal to S. So this is the number 1. Okay, and this is the number 2. Okay, so if you have any confusion, then again I will show you here. See here. So in our previous video we discussed about the AD is equal AS. So AD can you write? C plus I. AS is equal what? C plus S. CC cancel. Then I is equal S. So this one is the number 1 approach. This one is the number 2 approach. So in exam, if you see these two approaches used to come for 6 marks. Okay, so you have to prepare according to the marks. And if question asks only if S greater than I, then what will happen? Then you have to write these things. Is it clear? So this is the determination of equilibrium level under SI approach. Okay, so I hope you understood this lesson. But if you have any confusion, let me know in the comment section below.